So hello then, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to the winter bike rebuild part 2. So the other day I left you and I'd had enough. I went inside for a coffee. This time I brought my coffee with me, so cheers, enjoy your coffee. So that evening I went back inside and then came back out in the garage. I turn you around. So I finished positioning the shifters, got the angle of the bars set, retaped all the bars, checked all the stops on travel on the front mechanism, the adjuster screws, checked the outward travel and the inward travel. I think I did adjust the inward one a little bit. Obviously I've not adjusted the rear mechanism travel, so that can stay the same. Checked the cable tension. I've dropped the front mechanism position on the seat tube a fraction, because this is now a 52 tooth outer ring instead of a 53 that was on there before. So I've had to drop it a millimetre, and we've got the, see, I'm just doing that. We've got that all set, so the gears are set. I've re-lubed the chain, and the next thing is I have bought some new mudguards. These old SKS ones, I've got a flat top section there, so if I try and put a 25C tyre in, these are 23s, it rubs underneath the mudguard, it rubs on the top of here. So if you can see under the bridge there is a little bit more space. So I've bought some Valley mudguards, different make, and they've changed. They've got a round profile, they're black instead of silver, come with all the fittings. So I'll show you those in a bit. We'll unpackage those and I'll show you those in a bit. Next thing I'm going to do is I've got to get these old mudguards off. So we'll get that done. Right, so I thought it would be the case. I had a rattle last year on this mudguard eye bolt here at the rear, and it had partially seized but worked undone, so I had to get heat on this one to be able to tighten this up. These front ones, which I thought would be dodgy, if I try and force these without heat, they're going to snap the heads off. So I'm going to get some heat on these, lube them up and get these undone. I've undone the bridge at the top, taken the caliper out. These calipers are old BR6403, so they're Ultegra 600, and I've got a set of newer ones that I can put on, so I might put newer ones on. So I'm probably going to take these off as well. So first job is get the old ones off. Okay, there we go. Mudguards off. So all I did was get the blowtorch and concentrate heat, if I show you. So get the blowtorch, which is this map gas that I've shown you before. Just like a plumber's blowtorch. Light it and put the flame like that on the back of the lug. Heat up the end of the fork, directing it away from the paint. Did that until it was, the mudguard stay was glowing red on both of them, and then just with the Allen key, just gently working the bolt until it starts to move, and then undid it. And then I've also taken off the brake caliper. It's still free, but you can see the cable, if it'll focus, could do with a bit of lube. So I'm going to take the cable up a bit and lube that cable. I can still reuse that cable. Bike one next. So there we go. Rear off too. That one was easy. I think I'd had this one off last year. So it's a bit rusty on the frame there, not much. Right, let's get these new ones unpackaged, just bear with me. we go. So a new set of Valley mudguards. Just got these from the local bike shop. So these are called Elements mudguards. 3.2mm full stainless steel stays and fixing kit. Includes all boards. Super tough polycarbonate construction, rear reflector and mud flap. Right, let's get them opened. So there's the new mudguards. We've got up here all the fixing stuff and the front stairs and the rear stairs. I think that's one I took off. Throw that away. Right, so what I need to do is it's a plastic bridge bracket on these. So I'm going to get the metal one off the old ones and get that fitted next. So these are the two fixing bits for the rear mudguard that I've salvaged off the old set. The metal bridge that goes on the brake and holds the top of the rear mudguard, and that little bit will clamp. So this is the rear mudguard. Front end here, behind the down tube, or the seat tube, behind the seat tube, and the bottom bracket area has got a hole in. Normally you'd put a bolt through. I've not got a bolt on the, I've not got a hole for a bolt. Just there. Light's no good. So I've just got a round bridge with no hole, so I have to put this little clip adapter on. So that goes on there. A little tiny piece of leather that I put over to protect the paint, and that holds this bit. So this is all rusty, so I'm going to clean that up, give it a wire brush, and then we'll get that fitted. Ooh, that light's going now, isn't it? So I've got the rear mudguard on, got it all adjusted. Something not right with that. That mechanism is too stretched. Why is that mechanism too stretched? Anyway, I've got the new mudguard on. I've just put the old brake calipers back on for now. Put the brake cable back in. I've got to trim off the excess of these, but I'll ride it down to Neil because he's got some bolt croppers at some point. Or I'll get my grinder out and just cut them off. But yeah, I reckon now, you might not be able to see under there, but I reckon I've just got space under there for 25mm tyres now. So yeah, I don't know why that's a stretch, because it shouldn't be. You see. And that's little ring at the front, middle at the back. What's going on here? There we are. That pivot's a bit seized. I need to take that off, put some oil in it. That's stuck. So I'll undo that and we'll get some oil in there. But I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. I've got to put the front mudguard on. To put the front mudguard on, there's a trick that I'll show you when I do that. But I'm going to leave it at that for part 2. So see you in part 3.